right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, hello everybody. We got our webcam back today. Let's jump into today's weather video. Let's start first off with the radar picture, and as you can see, it is clear out there. We don't have anything in the forecast today. Dry conditions today, and look at these temperatures already. We have 66 already in Sioux Falls, so finally a day where we're above average for this time of the year. We've been below average for quite some time now, and now we're finally getting some nice warmer weather. Taking us into Minnesota, we got 40s and 50s, we got 52 in St. Cloud, we got 48 in the cities, 50 in Mankato, and then down into Iowa, we got 40s in northern Iowa, 48 in Mason City, we got 54 in Fort Dodge, 61 in Des Moines, and then into Nebraska, 60s and 70s already. We got 63 in Omaha, we got 70 in Lincoln. We got 68 in North Platte, and then taking us into western South Dakota, we got 61 in Pierre and Rapid City, 63 in Mulbridge, 55 in Spearfish, 70 degrees already in Huron, 64 in Aberdeen. So yeah, it is plenty warm out there for this time of the year. We're about 10 degrees above average right now already, and I think Sioux Falls could hit 70 today. I think that's a very real possibility. As already at the noon hour, we are in the 60s. Also, did want to briefly mention, there is actually a couple of thunderstorm outlooks here. If you notice here in this light shaded green area, Rapid City down into Nebraska, so southwestern South Dakota is in this thunderstorm risk, just general thunderstorms possible. So, there could be some isolated thunder activity later today. And then also up here in North Dakota and western Minnesota, and then far northeastern South Dakota. Here, this does include Britain, so that is, just wanted to mention that there is a little bit of a thunderstorm risk, but again, not anything severe, just your general light thunder showers. So that is the latest there on your current conditions. I did want to briefly touch on this as well. We do have a red flag warning we need to talk about. Alright, so looking at this map here, we got our areas shaded in pink. That is our red flag warnings for central South Dakota and parts of northeastern South Dakota, just south of Aberdeen, and then all of southeastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, and then northeast Nebraska, and then into the Panhandle and central portions of Nebraska there. Red flag warning. Now I do want to briefly bring up what they are saying here on the red flag warning outlook. It does say in effect until 8 p.m. this evening for winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Humidity is as low as 20%. It says that any fire that develops will catch and spread quickly. Outdoor burning is not recommended. Red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. Combination of strong winds, low humidity, and warm temps contribute to extreme fire behavior. So that is what it is saying there on that red flag warning. So again, you guys out there need to know this information. So that is the latest there on your red flag warning. Now let's switch gears here. We're going to hear a brief word from our new sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so jumping into our models, I did want to first show you guys the latest wind gust map for today. We will see breezy weather here across eastern South Dakota as well as northwest South Dakota, down into Nebraska as well. running this out here today. And then into tomorrow, wind gusts again higher tomorrow. Wind gusts in that 20 to 35 mile per hour range, and then that'll clear out there. And then for Friday, not really seeing much wind, but Friday night already, there you go. You got that 20 to 40 mile per hour range there, central South Dakota. And look at that by Saturday, really gusty there in that 30 to 40 mile per hour range. So yeah, as you can see, there's some higher gusts there on Saturday, and then on Sunday, returning in that 30 to 45 mile per hour range. And so yeah, we will see breezy conditions mainly this weekend, but also a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow. But it's kind of just going to come and go. It's kind of the nature of this forecast. So wind will be a factor here. Now, I will say, historically speaking, April is usually the windiest month here in South Dakota, and usually our region, April is the windiest month. So I did want to mention that as well. So, for those of you wondering about the wind, we do see typically a lot of wind in April. So I did want to just show you guys that. Now let's jump into the weather outlook here, the future scan forecast. All right, so as we look at our future scan forecast, today we aren't really seeing much. There could be some sprinkles out in southwestern South Dakota again, maybe some light thunderstorm activity, maybe also in the far northeastern corner of South Dakota. And then, tonight there could be some more light thunder showers in northeastern South Dakota into Minnesota. Maybe could hit down towards Sioux Falls, but not likely, but it is possible. And then by tomorrow, there could be some more thunderstorm activity in eastern Iowa. And then for your day on Friday, looking dry. And then on Saturday, we watch maybe some sprinkles again, northeastern South Dakota. Not really seeing much there. And then by Saturday evening, there could be some more rain activity in the Black Hills, western South Dakota region, as you can see there. But again, that's very scattered in nature. And then by Sunday morning, there could be some rain and thunderstorm activity in southeastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, northeast Nebraska, and northwest Iowa there. Could impact Sioux Falls there Sunday morning, so we'll see. And then that'll move east into Minnesota. So, there could be some thunderstorm activity there. And then notice up in North Dakota, Canada, another big system up there with rain and snow. And that will not impact us. However, that's going to stay to our north. Looks like the models have shifted a little bit, and it looks like it is mainly going to be north of us. And then, watching early next week, there could be some rain showers in South Dakota on Monday. Very light stuff, though. We're not really seeing much there, and that's still a ways out. A lot can change. So that is latest there. Now let's show you guys the latest temperature forecast. And I wanted to go over this here real quick for you. So running out towards today, again, I think Sioux Falls could easily hit 70 today. I think we'll go a little higher on these numbers. We'll just say 70 in Sioux Falls today. 70s down in Nebraska, 60s in South Dakota and Minnesota, and 60s as well in Iowa. And then for your day tomorrow, we'll dip back a little bit. We'll be near 50 in Sioux Falls, looks like tomorrow. Again, this is all according to this model run on the GFS here in terms of our temps. 50s and 60s in central and western South Dakota, 60s down in Nebraska, 40s in northeastern South Dakota, and 40s in Minnesota. And then on Friday, we'll warm back up here. We got 70s out in western South Dakota, 60s in central South Dakota, and should hit 60 in Sioux Falls as well on Friday. And then on Saturday, 70s and 80s returning. Look at that, near Chamberlain, mid-80s. That's going to feel pretty good. And down in Nebraska as well, 80s. Otherwise, 60s and 70s. The rest of the region, Sioux Falls will be in the 70s. And then on Sunday, Sioux Falls once again in the 70s. 70s down in Nebraska and Iowa. And we'll be cooler on the backside of this area of temps. Low 50s in Rapid City, low 50s in Aberdeen. That, again, this is according to the model runs. This could easily change over the next few days, but this is just what it's showing here. 40s and 50s early next week. Looks like we'll dip back a little bit in temps, but then by Tuesday, warm back up into the 50s and 60s again, and then by next Wednesday, 60s once again returning. So that is the latest there on your temps. That is the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us on our social medias, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Our daily weather videos every day coming out here. I'll be back again tomorrow, and then Braden will have your weekend covered for you, and we'll continue to provide you guys the latest up-to-date weather information. So that is the latest here. Stay safe out there. Have a great day.